Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Lauren here, aka Flossabilities, back with another Flosstube, the first one of 2024. I hope everyone is doing really well. I'm so sorry I've been away for so long. I think my last video was middle of December with Mama. It's been a very busy month and I just thought I'd jump on and do a short video. To be honest, it's not going to be a crazy long video, but I just wanted to get caught up with everyone and just say hi and let you know what's been going on at my end, and anything I have done I'll show you. So yeah, I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and New Year. I had a lovely time. It was very chill. Went to a New Year's Eve party at my uncle's. It was fancy dress. That was very funny. And then pretty much since the festivities ended, it's just been like, you know, go. Business as usual, very busy. So I'll get you caught up with January, guys. So it's not been the best start to the year. I'm not gonna lie. We sadly lost this week my auntie Kath. She was ripe old age, she was 97, but she sadly passed this week. And so, you know, it's always sad. It's always sad no matter what age you get to. So yeah, we're all a bit sad with that at the moment. So yeah, that's made things a little bit, obviously, kind of put a dampener on everything. You know, it's just a sad time. I've had a bit of a back issue at the beginning of Jan that's still going on, so I'm on a bit of pain relief for that. I say back, but I think it's actually kind of more sciatic related. It's more my hip. So yeah, it's just, you know, I'm working through it. It's, you know, it is what it is, but it's just slowed me down a little bit. It took us ages to de-Christmas this year because of this back. So yeah, that's put me off a bit as well, doing a Flosstube sooner. We've had that. What else we had? Oh, yeah, it's been a bit windy woos, as we say in our family in the UK. I've had a few named storms, you know, kind of battening down the hatches, and it's been, I mean, compared to other countries, it's probably been nothing, but for us it was very windy, really strong gusts and lots of rain, and you know, some damage, and power lines been down and things like that. So yeah, it's been very windy, and we had a little bit of snow in Jan as well. And then yeah, finally really just busy at my main job, my main role. It's, for those who might not know, it's tax time in the UK. It's at the end of Jan. It's mainly self-employed people. It's time to do their taxes, and one of the roles I do in my work is assisting with that. So it's very busy January. So yeah, I always kind of come straight out of Christmas into a very busy period, sorry, at work. But yeah, so on the whole, it's been an extremely busy January. It's been sad, painful at times. But we're getting through it, and it's like the 27th of Jan now, so hopefully we'll get this month behind us and it'll be a little bit better in February. So that's what's been going on with me. I am planning to do a Flosstube every month. I'm just, because of the designing now, if you don't know, I'm doing designing. I've got designs on Etsy, as well as stitching and Flosstube. I am planning to do, for the most part, a video every month. I'm just not going to set myself to a specific date. I'm just going to do it when it feels right and when I've got a moment and I've got enough to show and things like that. So yeah, you will see a video on the whole most of every month. Occasionally I'll say, I'll skip next month and do the one after, you know, and we'll catch up with 2 months in one go. But right, what have we got today? Okay, so what have we got? I've got some, I just realised I forgot something, so I'll have to pause. I've got some of my own stitching. It's one piece. I'm trying to focus on getting this finished. So for my own stitching, I've just got one piece to show you. I've got a little bit of Christmas haul to show you. And a few things of Mama's that she was gifted that I want to show you either in a picture or explain it. I'll get to that when I get to it. I've also got a new design to show you. which has been released. It's on Instagram, but for those who don't go on Instagram or may have missed it, I want to show you on the Flosstube video as well, because obviously that's something that I've been working on in the month of Jan. And then finally we'll go into plans. So yeah, I'll just pause here, so I'll go and get the other bit, and I'll come back and we'll get going, we'll get cracking. See you in a minute, guys. Hi guys, I'm back. Right, we'll start with stitching. So the main thing I've been working on, and I do apologise it's not ironed, it's been that kind of month, is, I think I said in my Christmas video, I just show generally all my whips, which isn't a huge amount because I have large projects, and then I'm designing and I'm model stitching a lot of my own designs. Mama helps with designs that my brother's done the artwork for. It's just a bit of a family affair, you know, all hands on deck. So when I've had time to stitch on something, I've chose this because I think I started it September 22. And I'm already annoyed that it dragged into 23, and now we're in 24, and spring and Easter is coming up, and I know that if I just applied myself, this could be finished up and framed behind me for Easter. So yeah, when I did have time, I worked on this. So this piece is called Eggs All Around by Glendon Place. I don't have the front cover today, but I've done so much, I think you can kind of gather what this is. So I'll just show you where I've got up to. I'll show you as a whole first. Ooh. So last time you saw me, guys, I only had half this egg done. No, I'm holding it the wrong way around. I only had half of this egg done. And in the month of Jan, I've now finished the rest of that egg, and then I've moved on to this, and I love this one, this yellow and green, like buttery yellow and green. And all I've got left to do is, I've got the outline there ready, is fill it in with the Krynic, which is like a bronzy colour. So that should be done this weekend, that egg. My goal, to be honest, was I wanted 2 full eggs at a minimum, maybe 3. So all I had to do in February was 1 egg and start beading. But, you know, it is what it is. I've managed to do finish a full egg off and nearly a full egg. And my goal now in February is to get the final 2 eggs stitched at the very minimum, so that going into the beginning of March, I'm then beading. If I can, I would like to just get this finished in Feb. I already know exactly what I want to do with it. I want to have a beautiful kind of, hopefully maybe like olive dark green frame with a round mount board, maybe in like a pink or a pastel, to just really emphasize, you know, that it's eggs all around. And I think this will look absolutely gorgeous up at Easter. So it's heavily beaded. All them eggs that you're seeing require beading. So that's why I kind of really want to get going with the stitching and have this completely stitched, because I'm probably underestimating how long it's going to take me to bead. But I think it's definitely doable, and I do love this piece. I'm stitching this on 28 count chrysalis cashel linen, which is what it called for. The only thing I've done different is this green that you see here is simply DMC 92, which is the DMC variegated green. I just wasn't feeling buying the fancy floss. I don't know why. I think I saw somewhere that had bled. So I don't know why. It just panicked me, and I thought, I don't need it. I've got DMC 92. It'll give me a more kind of stark variegation, and I really like it. So I'm glad I changed it to that. Yeah, this whole piece then now has just been done with DMC and Krynic. So yeah, I'm really loving it, and I just want this one finished. I have got if you watch my video often, you know that I also have like these little cross-eye cricket ornament carrots. It sounds nuts. People watching this that don't do cross stitch must think, what are they on about? It's little cross stitch carrots that I want to hang on this kind of ornament tray I have. And being realistic, I don't think I'm going to have time to stitch all of them and get them finished in time for hanging. So I'm just focusing on this piece. If I've done this piece, I'll be really happy, and then I can use them as like a little just work on them occasionally when I feel like it and I need something. I've got something there ready to stitch. So yeah, so that's I'm not kind of working on anything else at the moment until he's done. So I'm hoping to either come back at the end of Feb and go, he's done, or he's close to done, you know, we're at beading stage, and then yeah, I can do a big reveal when I've framed him. But yeah, it's I think very last days of March is Easter in the UK this year, beginning of April. So if I can get it up by then, I'll feel really accomplished that I've managed to do that. So that's what I worked on for me. In terms of the designing, we have a new pillow. So again, just get you caught up. We started designing last year, and I think it was something like November that I revealed. So we're still really fledgling. And we started a pillow series. We started with autumn and winter. Now these series, my brother is kind of physically doing like the drawing, the artwork, you know, the ideas, the symbols. He'll obviously reach out to me and Mama for a bit of advice and guidance, and if we don't think something's working, but he does the artwork. I then painstakingly try and turn that into a cross-stitch chart and chart it. And then Mama Flossabilities has usually been stitching these. And then we kind of almost make them into a pillow together. Like I'll do half, she'll do half. We just make it work. And the pillows, everyone, I just want to say thank you, because everyone's been so positive about these pillows, and a few people have bought the autumn and winter and they've said already to me, oh, I can't wait for the spring one. And so they seem to be doing well. And so my brother said, well, let's do a couple of celebration ones. I think we could throw a few celebration ones in. So before we reveal a spring one in the next coming months, we've done a Valentine's Day pillow just to celebrate that season, and it's an exact same style, it's the same size. All of these pillows are 73 stitches by 73 stitches wide by 73 stitches high. So I'm going to show you now what we've done with ours, just as a model stitch, an idea. And this is Valentine's pillow. I'll just give you a look because there's quite a few boxes. Oh, it's so cute. I think Mama's done a fabulous job stitching this. Well done, Mama. We stitched this with Weeks Dye Works Romance. I mean, it was like screaming at me. Like, we've got to do it in romance. And it's this beautiful pinky red. Absolutely gorgeous. And we needed 3 skeins, so it took 2 skeins and a bit into the 3rd to stitch it. So I had quite a lot of the romance thread left over. So just to tie it off, obviously you don't have to do this. I use my Cryonic cord maker to use up the rest of the romance and make this cord in. And then I just got from my local craft shop this beautiful backing fabric, which is like pink with little white white circles and red hearts. Again, the backing's really irrelevant. You're going to find what works for you. If you've chose a different colour, monochromatic piece this is, so if you've chose a different colour to stitch in, you know, you're going to make it work for you. But this is just what I chose that was on hand for me. And of course, you don't need to make it into a pillow. I had a lady send me a picture, and she'd done the 4 squares and then made them into like project bags, so that she had a project bag related to that season. It was fabulous. I won't say her name because I've not asked permission, but it's so lovely seeing on Instagram people just taking the pattern and then doing with it what they want, which is what I love it. I actually love that. You know, I'm not like, no, it's supposed to look like this. I want people to take it, you know, stitches are the creative. You do your favourite colours, your favourite colours for your home, what makes you feel, you know, it's that season's colour or it's that celebration's colour. But yeah, we just kind of go with probably like really obvious colourways just to give an overview theme of something, and then you guys go, you know, go and do what you need to do. But yeah, I absolutely love this. We've got a very sweet teddy bear here. We've got some hearts, we've got the date. There's a little bit of back stitching just in this square. just to warn you in case you're not a fan of backstitching. The others haven't got that so far, but we just needed it for this, but it's very minimal. We've got a nice heart with the arrow through it, sweetheart, roses, love hearts, champagne glasses chinking, and we've got like love letters. It's just been a really fun pillow, and I actually can't wait to put it out with my display for Valentine's Day. So yeah, if you're looking for just a cute little Valentine's Day theme pillow, you can find this on the FlossabilitiesStore on Etsy. That's the name of the shop, FlossabilitiesStore, and I've put the link below to my store so that you can view this. I didn't say what fabric we did it on. Again, you can change this if you'd like to. It was Swigart 32 count blush and Murano. Again, so you might not, I think you can see that. It's like a very pale pink, and it just made that red and pink of the Weeks Dye Works Romance just pop beautiful. But I think this would look lovely on a neutral, and I think it would look lovely in different pastel colours. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm very proud of Sam, my brother, for the artwork. Valentine's is probably one of the hardest ones, because once you kind of go past hearts and different ideas, you start, it becomes harder to think of all these different boxes. So, you know, behind the scenes, it does take a lot of, it takes a lot of work to think, you know, would you have that Valentine's? Are people going to associate that with Valentine's? But yeah, I think we've pulled it off. I really like it. And I hope you do too. So yeah, that's one of the big things I've worked on in Jan with my family. So that's Valentine's pillow. Lovely. Okay, what's next? Right, drop of haul, guys. Really is a drop. I'm going to start with things that I need a picture of first. I've got two things that I need a picture. So to make it easier on my partner, I'm gonna put that up here now. So my partner bought me another Kriston for Christmas. Don't say anything, guys. There's two of them behind me. Look, I do them, you know, I have finished some. So, yeah, there was another one that came out. It's from the Wind of the Willows artwork collection he did. So this is a picture of Ratty's house. Look at him, guys. Oh, so cute. So it's Ratty just kind of outside on his decking. He's got his little boat. It's just so quaint. I love it. I can't get enough of these, and I know I've got loads of them to do. But, you know, I'd probably buy one or two a year. You know, I've definitely culled it a bit. Or asking it for Christmas, you know. Excuse me. So, yeah, that was the first thing that I got. I also wanted to show you, just because Mama's not here with me today, I bought Mama, well, actually, my dad bought this for Mama, but kind of orchestrated through me. Andrea, the stitchy science technician on Instagram, who's such a lovely lady. Hi, Andrea. She makes project bags, and she kind of did one to spec for Mama that she wanted, so we could gift it her for Christmas, and she did the most amazing job. It's absolutely stunning, and I've got a picture of it here. It's not doing it justice at all compared to how it looks in real life. It's just this beautiful fabric of almost, is it the 12 Days of Christmas theme? It's absolutely stunning. So Mama was gifted this project bag for Christmas, and I just wanted to show you because Andrea put so much work into it, and it was just too pretty not to show you. Okay, so that's it for the photo ones. Okay, so what else did I get? So I'll show you a couple little things. So Mama got me some John James beading needles, which is going to be very helpful for eggs all around. And Mama loves this. I don't know if anyone else has heard it, so I'll let you know about this. So this is called a snag nabbit. My understanding is that it repairs, obviously its kind of main goal is to repair snags on knits and wovens. But when you work it with cross stitch, my mum was saying that sometimes, I'm gonna absolutely butcher this explanation, Mama, but ultimately it's got a rigid edge, so it kind of pulls down on the thread and makes it neater. I haven't given it a go yet, like I see, it's still in the packet, but I think a few people will have heard of these, and if not, it might be worth something looking into. If I can get a better explanation of its of what it does in the cross stitch world, I will. But Mama got me this, so I just wanted to show you that. I also got, because I really enjoyed it last year, I got the Needlework Press Book of Days. So you've probably seen these floating around everyone's Flosstubes. I didn't do a huge amount of noting in Jan. I've decorated a little bit. You know, I've got the clock to represent New Year. In fact, I've put some umbrellas to remind me that it was stormy. Yeah, so I haven't over decorated, and as you can see, I was very faithfully filling it in, and then it went a bit awry, so we're about here now. So I need to get back on that, because I do actually really enjoy that, and it's so helpful keeping on track. So yeah, but that was a gift for Christmas. Mama got me one pattern. Because I'm designing, we try to cull the amount of patterns being bought this year, because I'm making my own. You know, I've got so much stash that I need to get through that it just, yeah. So we try to cull it a little bit. So Mama bought me this from the fabulous designer Tiny Modernist. It was really sweet. I never even asked for this, but because she knows me and she knows my taste, she got me the Edgar Allen Poe tree. How cute is this? Now, we love anything oldie worldy horror, especially. So horror, Edgar Allen Poe, you know, kind of Vincent Price vein, like anything like that we love. So Mama thought that we would just enjoy this, and she's absolutely spot on. So I'm so glad I've got this in my collection now to do at some point. But it's beautiful. So we've got that. And then I think the creme de la creme, not that Mama will think this, but I do. I've always been an avid fan of Beatrix Potter. Absolutely love Beatrix Potter and the stories, and just her as a person and her life and what she did for the Lake Districts. And yeah, just I love Beatrix Potter. It doesn't matter how old I get, I still love Beatrix Potter. That's probably why I'm such a huge Chris Dunn fan, because it kind of is in the same vein, isn't it? So my mama knitted me from scratch this Peter Rabbit. Guys, I'm in absolute love. He's so beautiful. Now, the minute she handed it me, she was like, so this is wrong, that looks wrong. I was like, Mama, it's absolutely gorgeous. But you know what you like when you're creative? You're just going, this is wrong, that's wrong. I'm sorry about this. I love it. I absolutely love it. He's so cute. I feel so comforted by him, like a child. I just absolutely love it. And he's sit right by my bedside, so I can see him every single night. And I think she's done an amazing job. Say this is from scratch. I mean, look at his blue cardie. He's just absolutely gorgeous. Mama, this means more to me than anything. The fact that you made this for me, yeah, I love you very much, and thank you very much for such a beautiful gift. So yeah, I had a really nice Christmas, and this was a very special present. This meant a lot to me. So yeah, I've probably got some other bits, and maybe I forgot to show you them. I get a Chris Dunn calendar every year, so I got that as usual. Got a few vouchers for like 1, 2, 3 Stitch and things like that, so I'll be definitely spending up there a bit. But yeah, so the final thing that I bought for Mama as a surprise, and this is something I wanted to let you guys know about, is I've been bursting to tell you all. So we went to a retreat last year, me and Mama, and the ladies that host it are also 2 of the 4 ladies hosting the big Stitch event retreat in this year now, 24. And Mama kept going, oh, we need to go to that, we need to go. And I had secretly bought her a day ticket, so I had to keep saying to her, no, I can't go, sorry. Can you let me think about it, you know? But even like literally 2 weeks before Christmas, she was like, I really think we need to go that retreat. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, a bit busy next year. Knowing that in the other room was a ticket for this retreat. I just didn't want to ruin the surprise on Christmas morning. So finally, I kind of made like a piece of paper just saying, you are going the big stitch event, you know, these are all the people going. And she was so made up. So me and Mum are going to travel up on Saturday the 27th of July to the big stitch event. And I just wanted to let you guys know about this in case you've not heard it. Okay, so this isn't just like a retreat, this is almost like a convention. Like, these ladies are trying to get like the most amount of cross stitches and vendors that they can in one room. And we expect, you know, I think it holds for like 300. It's huge. It's being held at the Magnus Science, the big hall in Magnus Science, which I think is it's the north of England again, but it's going to be a huge event. I'm just going to give you some information here. So it's being organised by Andrea, the lady that project bag I showed you. I can't even read my own writing. I think it's Linda, Sammy, and it's Caroline. I think it's Caroline. I've scribbled something here. I don't even know what I've wrote there. So I'm so sorry if I've read someone's name out wrong. So far, and this is not the end of the list, this is what we know so far. We're going to have the Witchy Stitcher there on the day. We're going to have XStew Designs. We're going to have Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery. We've got the Primitive Hair. We've got Roxy Floss. We've got Romy's Creations. We've got Manny Donna Designs. And there's apparently more to come. So this isn't just like any retreat. This is like a huge, almost like convention. You know, it's going to be so much fun. And it's called Big Stitch Events UK. I even know that some people are travelling abroad to come. But if you haven't got a ticket yet, I would highly recommend that you go and investigate, because this is going to be such a brilliant day. And the amount of stitches that will be there, the amount of vendors that will be there, I think it's just one not to be missed. So like I said, I think they do weekend tickets and day tickets. They've got a website, so you can actually go online and have a look at, you know, the information. You can go on Instagram, you can go on Facebook, and I'm going to put in the bio all the information. But yeah, I've been bursting to tell you guys that me and Mama will be going, but I just had to hold on until I'd reveal the surprise. So yeah, really exciting. I hope I see you there. Please put in the comments if you're going, just so I can try and get names. I won't know a clue. I'm rubbish with it. On the day I'm like, do I know you? I think I know you. Just, yeah, absolutely terrible. But yes, please do go and have a look. And if you can come, that would be brilliant. Fabulous. Right, last little bit of update. So, plans. Right, guys, been having a think. Plans. So as I've already said, February and probably March is occupied by Excel Around. And obviously there will be other, I'm working on stuff, you know, as we speak. I just can't show you yet for model stitching. So I'll show you them as well when the time comes. But in terms of my own stitching, I've got a couple of issues. So one is, me and partner currently, we're trying to buy a house eventually. So we haven't got a lot of space, and I've got a lot of stitching, and I don't really, I mean, I say this, but I don't really need many more things up in the house. There's not many places to store them. So, but I don't want to, you know, stop stitching my own things because of that. But I've just had to kind of go, there's no urgency now, apart from Excel Around, for anything to be finished, you know, another frame in the house, you know, it's being stored somewhere. So I think what I'm going to do is, if you remember me kind of from day one, is that after Excel Round is finished, I'm going to go back to a little bit of full coverage stitching. I'm going to kind of just have my, and I'll show you them again, just remind you where we're at, but I'm going to just work on my 2 Chris Dunn full coverages that I've started. I made good headway on last year, and then they've kind of just ground to a halt. And I might bring back out Wind in the Willows, which is that piece I put away. I don't know about that yet. I definitely want to continue the full coverages first, but that's a potential plan. Yeah, so it's one of the reasons is space. It's just that I don't urgently need to finish things, so I can just enjoy leisurely stitching on them. And because my designs are not full coverage designs, I'm getting my non-full coverage feeling with my own patterns that I'm designing and model stitching. So it's kind of nice to go, right, I've done that, it's out, I'm having a break for a bit, let's do some full coverage. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself of goals. It's just there when I want to stitch on it. So the two that I've got so far and where I'm up to is barging through. So just give you a little flash of this. There's no before picture, which is just all the sky done. So I've got a part thread. Oh, it's behind. Oh no, it's actually just a piece of linen. Again, this one always looks absolutely horrible in here. The light is coming from that way and it just bounces off the light of the colour, but I think you get an overall vibe. It's there to there. I'm hitting a tree. I've got an outline of a pub, outline of Mr. Toad on his car. And so I spent last year really working hard on getting the sky done. And so I'm at the fun bits now. So I really want to get back to this after Exile Around is finished. And also this piece, Simple Pleasures. Nearly forgot the name of it then. And I recently got another page done, which I showed you at Christmas, but I haven't touched it since then. And this is a lot smaller, this piece. So yeah, so the crux of it is that 24 for me is, you know, I'm working full time and I'm very tired when I get home, but you know, I want to pursue the design, and so I have to dedicate any free time I have to that. And there are periods where it's like really busy with it because you're at the you know, like end of model stitching it and you're trying to frame it and photograph it and do all the spec and get it out. And then there are little periods where you go, right, it's quieting down now a little bit. I can have a little bit of a gap and I can work on my own pieces. And they're the two that I want to work on, and maybe Wind in the Willows, the piece that I kind of, it's like my UFO at the moment really, but I am intending on bringing it out. And then what I can do is come and show you my progress on the pages, and I'm getting that feeling of stitching, but it's not, you know, they're not going to be finished for a while, which I'm okay with. It's just another two getting done of my copious amounts of Chris Dunn's. And then yeah, hopefully by that point we might have moved, and then I'll be like, right, we've got room now, we can stitch away. Let's get going. So yeah, so that's it guys. So yeah, I know it's not a lot of stitching, it's a bit of a hodgepodge this video, but I had a lot to catch up with you, so I feel a bit cleansed, you know, that I've brought you up to speed. You know what's going on. We've got a new design out and I'm hoping to come back end of Feb, potentially with a new design, maybe the spring pillow, hopefully. Yeah, because we'll already be going into March then. Yeah, so that's the goal. And yeah, I'll keep you posted, and I hope everyone else is having an okay January. I'm sorry if you've had a bit of a poo one like me, but yeah, thank you very much guys. Keep safe and well, and happy stitching. Bye guys, bye bye.